sent, and this is crucial, they have sent 4 professors to the British Museum in London to study the methods of what the Japanese regarded at the time as the world's most efficient colonial system, British rule in Ireland. The Japanese found that it was based on the extermination of native tribes, language and culture.
What about our own?
Destruction.
What about our own Irish people?
Yeah, I think it's all connected. See it and Ish is part of it.
Say again. Can you not support the Irish people? Do you go out and support the Irish people?
What's wrong with
But do you actually support the Irish people?
What's wrong with Palestinians?
But do you actually support the Irish
Do you
people?
know Palestinians want to stay?
You actually support the Irish people? I'm asking you a question. When?
Of course I do. What do you do?
When have I seen you? I've been out for the last couple of years doing it.
What do you do?
I've been doing it. I've been fucking live for I've been exposing the whole fucking country. What have you fucking done? You don't fuck all, you bleeding Zionists. You done nothing.
Free Ireland.
Free Ireland, yeah. It's done fuck off this country.
This is all relevant, of course, to what's going on in Gaza. We have slaughter of people on an industrial scale. We also have the systematic annihilation through rhythm of their culture and their heritage, their writers, museums, their artifacts
Are we Glenn?
in ancient times.
Yeah, fucking easy, did you?
Side to side with
Look at this crap. We can't have our own Irish flags up in the city. How are you, Robert? Look at this shit, man.
I was going to read a letter John McDowell in Armagh and Eamon Martin, this Catholic opposite, also in Armagh.
How are you, Sparkle? How are we there?
I asked them a very simple question. Would they, in the debate
Watching from Cork,
the
noise from Brow.
renewal of Israeli war bonds, come out and call upon the government not to renew them? To date, as I said, Eamon Martin hasn't replied, but John McDowell replied very...
How are you, Hannah Park?
Was saying he wouldn't get involved in the debate. And these are the 2 leading churchmen in Ireland who were allowing the genocide go on and are not insisting on taking steps against Allianz, for example, or other investors in Israel that they do business with. Thank you. That is very interesting to see Korea.
I know. Same yourself.
We're now going to have the great Colin Murray. Colin has been fantastic with this group. We're holding this for memory and for posterity.
I don't want to go up and talk now. Why don't you go up and talk? Why are you laying loyalist bastard, you? Fucking loyalist country.
Anti-imperialist.
Say again?
Anti-imperialist.
Where are you? How are you, Vinny?
Ushing here said,
How are you, Alan?
what is happening in Gaza is not a tragedy. At first,
Everything out there, yeah? What are the old man, alright? Say, wait, kids.
how could it not be a tragedy? But then we explained, an earthquake is a tragedy. A flood is a tragedy.
Homelessness is a tragedy.
Hurricane is a tragedy. These are
we zero.
disasters beyond human control. But Gaza is different. Gaza is worse. Because Gaza is not a tragedy. Gaza is a crime.
How are you, 420?
A man-made crime.
Look at this shit outside the door, man.
Of monumental proportions. Committed by the state of Israel against the people of Palestine. And here is the truth. When tragedy strikes, the world responds with compassion.
Ah, he's saying go over and say something. I want to say something. I don't want to say nothing.
For deep felt political differences. In 2003, when an
How are you doing?
devastated
How are we,
the
Claire?
Iran region in Iran, the United States
I know.
intervened.
Outside the GPO. Oh, sorry, outside the door, sorry. How are you, Randy?
2005, when an earthquake struck Kashmir, India sent helicopters
Free pizza.
to supplies, even though the
Maybe
region
dates.
was under the control of Pakistan, its arch rival. Recently, in 2023, when Turkey and Syria were struck by a massive earthquake, countries that were sworn enemies set
Free
up
beer.
teams and opened borders. This is what happens when faced with tragedy. But what we see
You support the Irish people,
Sorry?
innit? You support the Irish people.
Yeah, I do.
What do you do?
Well,
not
I
we see
trying to save
governments
the demolition of
including
Mousey
our
at the
own,
moment.
So am I.
That's why a little bit I have a pin now where I talk about it.
What do you mean by that? The demolition of Moore Street.
To stop it, like the government boots people out for their own gains. It doesn't give a fuck about the Irish people.
I know it doesn't, yeah. That's why I've been saying, like, now, why
That's
are
why
you...
there's like 4 out of 5 properties last year went to corporate landlords, not people who could buy homes. They don't pay us enough to afford homes. I'm Australian, but my mum's
I
from...
can hear you're Australian, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. What's your name?
I don't give out names, sorry.
But Israel has never been punished. Israel has never faced any real sanctions.
I know, Big John, yeah?
And so it acts with impunity. On the international stage,
I know, I
the
don't
state
support
of
this, I
Israel
support my own
is
people.
an anarchist. From its birth, Israel has colonized Palestine. From its birth, it has treated Palestinians not as citizens, not even as human beings.
Nice and far, Randy. That's it, Sparkle.
Israel has ignored UN resolution after resolution. It has ignored...
See, they're banning our own flags.
It has ignored...
But these are no problem.
...for justice. So UN resolution after UN resolution
They
ignored.
won't support their own people.
Ruling after ruling of the International Court of Justice ignored. The UN's persistent calls to end the Gaza blockade.
Yeah, this is Ireland, yeah.
ignored. And
I'm grand, are you? All good, yeah?
Nothing.
How are you, Mark?
No sanctions, no
How are you, Mason?
accountability. So should we be surprised that Israel now carries out crimes against humanity in plain sight? No, because the lesson is clear. Israel believes that the law does not apply to it.
Good man, OJ.
When Senator
Every noodles, every Stephen. Yeah, I don't support these people either. Support me own.
It looks like Ireland might be one of the few brave countries to
How are you, Brian?
Israel. But here we are today, outside the door, 9 years later. And we're going closer to having the bill enacted. So today I say, enough is enough. What we need now...
17,000 of our own people on the streets.
In another 9 years.
How are you,
We
OJ?
need now... What we need
A
now
story,
is
Paddy.
the state of
Mason.
Israel Day.
Yeah, I'll be there September the 13th.
A law that ends all trade with Israel.
We've won over on the
No
12th.
imports, no exports, no cooperation, no...
I'm not unemployed express. Sorry to push that bubble there. In 20 years in my bleeding job. How many years are you in your job? You only look young, so you won't be 20 years in your bleeding job.
Apartheid.
So get the fucking
We
boat,
will
will you?
not enable genocide. We will not look the other way. The time for words, the time for endless debate is long over. So I call on you here, every Irish man and woman listening, raise your voice,
Good man, she.
demand action,
Shree, it's a Shree, Jim.
demand
Jim or
that our
666.
politicians draft and pass the
I
legislation.
don't care where people are from.
Demand that Ireland
I'm not
impose
racist. I'm not being
hard
racist there.
sanctions on the state of Israel.
But we have 17,000 around on the streets.
Let us be
These are
clear.
worried about Palestinian people.
This is not just about Palestine. This
And
is
people
about
from
the kind of
Palestine don't go
world we
directly
want
to
live
Ireland.
in.
They go to Europe first.
A world
So they've already got their
where human
safety.
A world where justice matters. A world
Top of the
where
morning,
crimes
Adam.
are punished. So let us tell our government, history is watching. The world
we
is
have Brad.
watching. And Ireland
Yeah, see, they're sending all the Mexicans home, aren't they, from New York
on the side
City?
of humanity, on the side of justice for all. So I say, sanctions now, justice now, freedom for Palestine
I
now.
know, David, yeah, no worries, pal. I can't bleed in Washington myself half the time. Bunch of gobshites. Over 17,000 of our own. Why can't they be housed first? Yeah, a bunch of lefties, yeah.
The hypocrisy.
Might be the same group that was here yesterday.
France yesterday issued an arrest warrant for President Assad of
How are you, Lennox?
Syria for the murder of one
How are you, Paul?
American journalist, but refused to issue an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu, Smotrich, and Benjamin. What more can we say? The EU has become a disaster. It is.
I asked him, did he support their own people? And he said, yeah. I said, how do you do it? He says, how do you do it? I said, I'm not asking you a question there. He wouldn't answer it.
Always has been a fascist state and always will be a fascist state. So, you know, we laugh at the British church. Hubristic reasons they
How are you,
left
Randy?
the EU, the president, they said this fucking idiots, they're going to wreck their honey. But, you know, they did it because they were proud of their
Kilburn, London was once Irish, now Palestine.
I think our exit now has to be on
I'll be over there on the 12th.
We had Putin, Xi, and Modi these last week.
It should be Jamie, yeah?
And I must say, thanks to Donald Trump, he has united those two world powers. And
Thanks to Donald
we
Trump.
now have a great potential that the United States will cease to exist in the not too distant future.
Yeah,
So
easy.
there is hope.
100%.
Next we're going to have Karen now say a few words for us. It's great to have her back. She abandoned us to the west. So that's...
Noodles, is that the Irish or the Palestinians that you hate? I'll go over now in a second and see if we can get a few speeches and see what they're saying.
We're moving to another level now when people are showing up here with iPads to read speeches. On the 8th of May this year, Paul Murphy walked across the floor of the Dáil to hand to Simon Harris a folder of documents.
Once Paul Murphy's
pages
name is mentioned,
and
it's
pages
the end of it.
waybills
How are you, Alexis?
from various airlines, declaring unequivocally that their planes are carrying weapons and clearly stating that these airlines were granted permission to fly through Irish airspace despite the stated nature of the crime. We know where these planes have come from and we know where they're going. We know where these planes have come from and where they're going because of the ditch.
KLF.
Enormous credit
For
for the tireless, proper
You said to block me there, don't you?
journalism that they have been doing
Sure
on this
there's.
scandal and many others. At various points in the last year, the ditch has been able to notify the Department of Transport in advance that certain flights are about to pass through Irish airspace carrying weapons of war, including parts for the F-combat jets, the jets that are used to drop the 900-pound bombs on us. The ditch reported just 2 days ago, for example, that 3 FedEx flights were assisted by our state air navigation service, AirNav, to pass through airspace on August 11th, 13th and 14th, each carrying these specific F-35 jet components. They left Memphis to go to Cologne, and their stated final destination was the Neverton IOF base in Rosario.
Are we at Kneecop?
These planes were given clearance to fly through our Irish airspace over lovely County Donegal. There are literally thousands of examples of these clearances, which they call exemptions, given every year. The largest number of those exemptions have been sought and given to Germany and the United States, so it doesn't take a Sherlock Holmes to figure out why the exemptions being sought for the last two particular countries have rocketed in numbers in the last 2 years. It's a complete and utter free-for-all. There are no checks, no questions asked. Our national laws and comparative relations of law are being absolutely nothing. And we go to the Department of Transport is doing two things in this
Oh, it's been 420.
They are granting these exemptions in the full knowledge of the weapons that are being transported. And the second thing they're doing, or what they're not doing, is investigating airlines that are passing through Irish airspace without any permission whatsoever. And I'm not going to talk about today.
That was the lefties coming to the comments. Wasn't no problem with the Amen 2000? Wasn't no problem with people living in their own country? How are you, Luke? Fisherman in Iraq.
Shame!
There are two official flights happening in front. It's very important that we line up the flights The first flight is from the quartet of Lydia and Francis Black, and the one I think will be about Holiday, which I do.
He always chilling. Yeah, that's it, Chris.
They have the arms.
What is challenge of sport? I'm an independent journalist.
Second stage since April 2025. That bill will force the government to put an end to the complicity of our natural airspace, national airspace. And of course, we're going to talk this forward.
The Palestinian support protest outside the Dáil.
Let's remember the embargo bill. I have to list things we need to keep working on, we need to keep talking about. Let's keep it in front of our eyes and let's continue. The second fight against the Department of Transport is going to be courts, the ditch, handling with uplift and the Irish-born Palestinian surgeon, Dr. Ahmed
That's it. They went there and all their phones were taken off them. There we have crash.
Will the Irish government to know whether that is or isn't the case? Because they certainly do not answer questions. Do they have answer those questions? We had a big win in the Keith Presidency. That's why I want to make reference to Keith Presidency. The fact that we are first.
Oh, moves on another trip.
And there were actually points battles that we need to fight to prove.
It'd be killed if across the street Irish were playing the traditional rosary. Ireland all the way. Yeah, to be all here, I'd say, yeah. Joan, yeah, definitely. I think I have enough of these lefties. Same to you, Kate.
We will not lose. We will not stop fighting. If the hundreds of thousands and millions of people around the world commit to never stopping the fight against Zionism, then the simple outcome of that is that we cannot lose. So on that note, let me quote a man called Alon Mizrahi. He's an anti-Zionist Arab Jew who I follow on Twitter, who described himself as an ex-Israeli. And these words gave me a lot of hope. This was last week. We're living in an information space that is 100% controlled by Western interests and intelligence agencies, with Israel pulling the strings.
How are you for it?
Everything they say, write and film is meant to dispirit and discourage you. They want you low on energy and conviction, feeling fatigue and forlorn. They hadn't believed that they can normalise child murder and mass extermination.
Senator Kazan will pay. That's it, JT.
It's all bullshit.
Friendly potato salad. Yeah, I like me old potato salad.
Extermination their news agencies.
Potatoes.
You want to ridiculous idiotic lies those services to laugh in their faces. You want to murder and enslave all of humanity? Go ahead. Just try. You think you can make anyone misunderstand what Israel really is, what Zionism really is?
They mentioned the Irish people.
We're recording everything for your trials and for your grandchildren's grandchildren to see. Israel, I'm still quoting him, by the way. Israel has all the weapons and all the support any country has ever received in the history of this planet, but still it is failing. It murders and bombs,
Christ is king.
and yet it still loses every day. It is becoming an international shame to stand with Israel. They are not winning anything. They are depleting astronomical amounts of non-renewable resources. So be strong and be brave and take pride in the part you're playing in one of the fiercest and most consequential battles humanity ever fought. And rest assured, Zionism will be brought down and broken. They know it's coming. Keep your focus away from the numbing stream of carefully curated psychological warfare. You are a soldier in a world war, and you're on the right and the winning side.
How are you, hey?
Israel is headed for major defeat soon.
We don't support this group either.
Stay strong and stay proud.
I was just walking by to tell you shooting. I seen them here protesting. Over the 17,000 of our own people on the streets.
Our own government not radicalised are actually working against their own citizens. Just last week in Washington, with the federal government pulled funding on a research project for young children with inoperable brain cancer. It involved a drug called CAR-T. The funding for that was 5 million euros, and it has shattered the hope of all
Yeah, Peters,
families
see you now.
with this horrible disease. 5 million is the cost of one purple buster bomb. I should say it's dropped hundreds of thousands around the world in the last few years. So,
Hello from Germany.
who are these people? My own guys now are talking about the 5% of GDP.
That's it.
We have
Fox,
no
100%.
housing, we have no food, we have no hospitals, and we want to...
See what he's saying? We have no food, we have no hospitals. We haven't got enough room in our own hospitals. And they're bringing these people over. They were saying,
survivors of what was known as the rubber chicken sessions of the consuls around the country.
buses do be jam-packed, Lewis's do be jam-packed. There's not enough room.
And then continue to sell Ireland's reputation to the highest...
Not enough beds in hospitals. Love is the answer.
I'm going to let someone else remember me for ideas around that garden. Run up there. The interview was with Martin and Harris, I think.
Yeah, I had a little and Martin just one.
Alberto, it's Dublin, Ireland.
And Sammy. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Outside the government
I just want
building.
to read. Look,
That's
this
where
is
the
a
doll
hard
there.
poem. It's a very short one, but I have to read it because it was written in the last 24 hours by Mossab Abu Toha, the amazing Palestinian
back to
poet who
protest,
has
their
been
own
in the
country
States
now.
since
Strange
he
that.
and his family got out.
That's it, Mossy. 100% agree with you.
And it's desperate.
I don't support these people.
The fetus and its mother draw one deep breath when they
We have our
hear
own
the
problems here.
falling bomb.
People don't understand. Yeah,
The
free
mother
Palestine
closed her
and all
eyes,
that,
the
yeah.
fetus, its ears.
It's bad what's happening over there. But they aren't directly getting flights from Palestine to Ireland.
Its small
they're going to Europe, so you have that their safety over there. Yeah, it's free speech, Gordon. But the minute people come out with that hate, they're going to get booted. It's free speech, it's not sending somebody a fucking hate.
Martin, just there on that street, passing the lovely Buzzwells Hotel where they all hang out. There's no problem with those over 1,300 exemptions, they were all grand. He said that, they were all grand, that's why they got exempted. He said that Shannon has nothing got to do with Gaza. Because apparently, it's got nothing to do with Gaza, that's what he said to me.
Oh, they'd know, Brian, they'd know, all right.
Because he can assure
Was a
me,
marriage.
first of all, that apparently there are definitely no American troops in Gaza. I thought, okay. And
Yeah,
it has nothing
John,
to
I'll
do
be
with
over
anything.
there on the 12th.
And when I told them about the New York Declaration,
You're there for the
they looked at me
13th.
as if I was just, I had gone insane. And Harris turns around and just said, well,
Mr. Son's
you know,
back
the
out.
Palestinians want that, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to sell out Gaza, basically, to the Palestinian Authority. And it's going to be, I mean, that's what it means. It's going to be a demilitarized zone for forever.
I know, Joshua, yeah. Why people so
So
obsessed.
look, these people, they don't understand. Myself and Sammy followed them. They were just wandering around.
Over in the
following
UK,
way down because they
they'd
were
be
on
all
their way
getting
to an
arrested.
event. They have no comprehension. Everything that we read, they don't read it. Okay? They're not reading what we're reading. They don't read the journals, they don't read the articles, they don't read the histories
Irish have
that
the
we're
right to
reading.
stand there. Yeah, they do,
that
yeah,
I see
100%,
shared in the
Jasmine.
groups that I'm in. They have no idea. They are handed pieces of paper from some silly researcher who's told, go in and write me a speech in the door, and that's
Everybody,
all
Kevin?
they know. That is, I know that from talking
Sandy?
to them. They don't know what we know. Now,
Thanks, Sandy.
that's not to excuse them, but it is to explain. I genuinely think that Harris hasn't got a goddamn clue what the New York Declaration means. Has he even read all 42 points? I actually wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't. Has he read I haven't read it either. There is apparently a 17-page annex that goes with it. But he hasn't read that, but he should. It's his job.
She's in her element, yeah. How are you 420 virus shit? How are you? Tea time, how are you?
They need to act. They have to resign. Everything that David spoke about, everything that's the rights and everything there, they have to resign. There's nothing that's been talked forever. They don't care. I was driving today early and there was a strike. I was going to school, I don't know the strike, I picked it. It said pension parity now.
Yeah, 100%, Eddie.
Everybody has pension funds. The pension fund feed into Gaza and Israel, and the people here aren't even getting their rights, and they're correct.
In the UK, people be getting arrested for this. In the UK, people be getting arrested for this.
Yeah, and in Berlin. Did you see the video of Kitty O'Brien?
Who?
Kitty O'Brien.
Kitty O'Brien.
Yeah, it was an Irish group in Berlin. She got smashed in the face. They broke her arm. This was just last week.
Why did they break her arm?
When?
Why?
Why? When they arrested her.
What was she doing?
She was at a Palestine.
But it's a terrorist organisation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're supporting it.
Palestine. No, Israel.
And it has to be about everything else, and we have to join all of those dots. Gaza, they are
Hey, Johnny.
the canary in the mine. They are struggling to breathe, and they are telling us that what is being done to them will be done to us. And right now, they're in such trouble, and I know you know this, but I will tell you one thing that I heard online from this wonderful person that I follow, Salaman. He said, look, he said, first of all, for everybody who's suffering here, because I'm suffering, I don't know what the rest of you are, he said, we are not organically built to actually deal with this. We're not supposed to know what's happening 3,000 miles away. And all of the images that we are seeing coming in all the time into our phones all day long, we're not meant to deal with that.
How are you, Vincent?
So our minds
How are you, bro?
do not understand that we're not actually in the genocide. And so many people are destroyed from that all over the world. But
What's
we
stupid
also
chant,
said
JC?
that we are on an arc of history. That because we're empathetic in our absolute being, we want to save the world. He said, look, it's not about saving the world.
That's it, Johnny
It's
Half.
about being in that moment in your arc of history. We are in this moment on that arc. We have to give every single bit of our fun.
That's it,
and
Nick.
energy
Beast
to
there, yeah,
this moment.
100%.
And he said,
Why don't you go over to that
he
country?
said it was like Yaya Sinwar throwing that stick at the drone. Yaya Sinwar sat in the chair. He knew it was over for him.
Danny, I mightn't be suffering personally. 17,000 people of our own are suffering.
The little nation of Gaza was being destroyed.
Why
all
can't he help
around
them
him.
first?
But he had given every
Simple.
single bit of the strength
It's
of
our
his
country.
being, and in that last moment,
Sort them people out first.
he threw that stick at
I
that
didn't say
drone.
fuck Palestine.
That is who we are.
They can go
We are
do what they
throwing
want in their own
stickers
country.
every second.
This is our country.
For the rest of our
And what did I
lives,
say about the Palestine? Over in the UK, you'd be getting arrested for one of these protests. That's what will happen to you.
Is actually.
They have it down as a terrorist organisation.
Revolutions are like people like Che Guevara and that. No, you are all revolutionaries. Revolution is words, it is our actions here.
Yeah.
And we keep going until we free Palestine. Free Palestine, everybody.
Save the 17,000 homeless.
Thanks, Karen. As usual, thank you very much. We now have enough for me to say a few words.
Well, look who's up the front here. I might have seen his face there. There he is, Ronan.
Steve actually asked me to sing a song, and instead of the celebration, because of the
I'm gonna jump off this now in a few minutes, folks, anyway. But I just came to show people what was happening outside the door. Yeah, Michael, short.
There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many years you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more.
There will be.
Worth and beauty.
Yeah, definitely.
There are frail storms.
Whop it. I'm with you all the way. You have our own people to worry about.
Their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times.
That's it. Bed run. Is it bed run? Yeah.
There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more.
Yeah, yeah. Going to races.
You have lingered around my cabin.
It'll be an Islamic country in about 5 years' time.
Hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times.
He's hiding his face now, look at him.
Come again no more. Many
Too late for that. Well, thanks everybody for coming in, folks. Yeah. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna jump off this. I'm gonna walk around, you know. Probably jump back down, getting hampered around the city centre. I'll be jumping back on. Have enough of this shit. Nice, Sean, for coming in, bro. And everybody else, all the new subscribers and all that, nice for coming in. Take care, to the world.
Quality of the power and
Cheers for now.
that the song played just been sung. I was really moved.
shot at the minute.
And big tree. And I think
Cheers, is it there, mate? Sorry, Donald, sorry, bro. I'll put it off down the end of the road here. Get that float out of here, yeah. Bro, do it as loud as you can. Just I'll have a snack bar. That's it, Kevin. If you want to join me, we do a podcast every night at 7:30 on Triggered Podcast Ireland. So you shall find us over there at 7:30 tonight and every night. And we talk about certain subjects around Ireland. Donna, I'm only been at a Palestinian protest up there at the Dáil. See it there? I'm just heading back off there now. That's it, gears. 100%. We're Irish. Right, this is a Catholic country. It doesn't seem to be that way anymore. Are we Derek? Are we Mr. Cowan? Are we through? Yeah, 100%. Free Palestine, Hamas. As I always said, we have our own problems over here. And these people aren't seeking asylum. Like they aren't getting a direct flight from Palestine to Ireland. They're going to somewhere in Europe like France, Germany, the UK, and then they're coming here. Because the benefits are better. I think in the UK you'll only get paid about £11 a week on the social welfare. Over here it's a lot more, and plus you can earn money over here, so you can earn your 4 weeks wages and get paid off the social welfare over here. You get €38 a week plus your wages. No Irish person gets that. Oh, Anthony, 100% it's a joke. Doesn't even seem like Dublin anymore. The atmosphere's gone out of it now. The nightlife wiped off the bleeding. The mappa has been. Now to get a good night out, you need to get down to Temple Bar. You pay about €10 a pint. (1916, 1948). Salute to Ireland, nice one, Rob. Nice one coming in. Taylor all going down since the internet took over. Like the thing about it is, right, they're protesting outside the Dáil. And what sort of effect are they gonna make? Because the government aren't even in there. They're still on holidays. They're laughing over there. Same as that protest that was on yesterday at the Dáil. There was nobody there. I know Mary Lou goes down and supports them and all, but she just takes 10 minutes out of her bleeding time, heads down there, shows her face, gets a little bit of applause, and then heads off back to her family home. It's a Wednesday, and oh yeah. time for a bit of lunch somewhere. Nah, buddy, it's Gaelic, yeah. Céad míle fáilte. There's a bit of Gaelic for you. Conna sa tá tú. How is it? How are Ozzy? Sorry, Zay, I had to kick you out there. That's Trinity College there in front of us. Everyone wants to see Trinity College. Yeah, Jake, yeah, might as well be. Nice my tuning in, Jake. Yeah, I'm going to jump off here now. I'm just going to show a bit of the Trinity College here. I'm going to jump off then. But we'll be back on tonight. We'll be on Trigger Podcast Ireland. Follow that. Subscribe to that channel as well if you can, please, folks. And be live tonight at 7:30. 7:30 to 9:30. Take care, games out. That's Trinity College there. See it.
Self-guided walks here, but I don't know.
Just be always fairly busy. How are you, Patrick? USS Liberty. Yeah, so this is Trinity College here now. What do they sell over here? Once it's not halal meat. That's it, Jim. Teddy, how are you, bro? It's lovely on this grounds, alright. Just a little coffee shop, is there? Yeah.
And each day.
Yeah, it's just a coffee shop. There's our prices here, coffee. Oh, it's beautiful in here, June, yeah. It's gorgeous. €5 for chocolate is shocking. I know what it is, Sean, yeah. I had chocolate for a bit of water and a bit of powder, chocolate powder. €5. Trump and the English are sending them back to... Yeah, I see that, yeah. He sent 400,000 Mexicans back to Mexico. Well, it was here, alright, 100%. I have to say, it's lovely grounds, alright. Yeah, thanks, Sean. It's Trinity College, Milo. It's a college. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Yeah, go have a bit of breakfast or something. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll see you all tonight at 7:30. Trigger Podcast Ireland, 7:30. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I'll see if we can make it in here tomorrow as well. Just want to see what's going on at the Doll tomorrow. Thanks, Joan. As always, thanks. Up the lens there. Yeah, same to you, Sean. I'll catch you later on tonight, 7:30. See you all later, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.